What's up, everybody? Martha Cross 316 back in another comic book flashback, and today we are looking at Batman issue number 1. That's right, issue number 1 of the Batman. It is a very huge issue to the Batman lore, and so we're going to be looking at this one today. In particular, this will be the first part of 3 because at this point in Batman's history, what they did in the Golden Age is they would not just print one story, they would print multiple stories. And so I'm going to cover those important stories today. In particular, we're going to be looking at the first appearance of the Joker. That's right, Batman's arch nemesis, as he makes his debut in this particular part of Batman. And in the next video, we'll look at the first appearance of Catwoman. But for now, we're primarily going to focus on the Joker in this issue. This issue came out in the spring of 1940, and the author of this was Bill Finger, and the layouts and penciling done by Bob Kane. And so let's go ahead now and get started. And so we see that the opening of this comic book, we have the origin story of the Batman. I'm not going to go into too much detail of the origin story of the Batman because pretty much all of y'all understand who Batman is and how he came to be. But what this video primarily is going to be about is the Joker and how he made his debut in the Batman number 1. And so let's go ahead and get started. Do not click away. You definitely don't want to miss out on this very rare chance to get to see the Joker make his first appearance. So we're going to cover that story right now. And so we start out the issue and it says, once again, a master criminal stalks the city streets, a criminal weaving a web of death about him, leaving stricken victims behind, wearing a ghastly clown's grin, the sign of death from the Joker. Only two dare to oppose him, Batman and Robin, the boy wonder. Two to battle the grim jester called the Joker. A battle of wits with some death, the only compromise. So we start out here, this elderly couple, they see that on their radio program it has been interrupted with static and a very weird voice that says, tonight at precisely 12 o'clock midnight, I will kill Henry Claridge and steal the Claridge diamond. Do not try to stop me, the Joker has spoken. And so we see a police cordon is surrounding this man, trying their best to protect this man from sudden danger. When we see that the clock strikes 12, Henry starts to laugh himself to death, and what the cops come to find out is Henry is found with this very ghastly smile. And that is what's going to characterize each victim that the Joker gets as he makes his rounds here, and he's stealing all of these precious jewels and diamonds. And when the police are just astounded at how the Joker is getting away with this, they notice that the diamond has been replaced and he has left his calling card. That's right, his famous Joker's card. And we see right here the Joker making his debut here, and he is just living it up here. He now has the precious diamond in his possession, and he says if the police expect to play against the Joker, they had best be prepared to be dealt from the bottom of the deck. Well, the news starts to spread through Gotham City that the Joker is making his rounds, and he's just selecting anybody who he wants to kill and to steal from them. And that attention gets the attention of Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne. But we see here Bruce Wayne says, "Not yet, Dick. Not yet. Let's not try to find the Joker just yet." Well, the Joker makes his next victim here. He chooses Jay Wilde, and like last time, the police are just surrounding the premises, hoping nothing happens, when all of a sudden we see the clock strikes 10 o'clock. He starts to choke to death, and we see that these gaseous fumes come out of this night here, and it looks like the Joker was there the entire time. And now we see that the Joker has once again gotten away with murder here, y'all. And so the Joker has now claimed 2 victims. Well, this gets the attention of the underworld here, as we see that Brute Nelson, who's one of the crime lords of Gotham City, is not too happy that the Joker is stealing and pulling off all of these heists here. And so what we see Brute Nelson wants to do is he wants to capture the Joker and kill him. Well, that gets the attention of Batman, and so Batman now is going to go after Brute Nelson and try to save Brute Nelson from getting murdered by the Joker. Well, the Joker shows up at Brute Nelson's hideout here, but Brute Nelson has planned for the Joker's arrival, but Batman is hiding in the shadows. The people notice that Batman has arrived, and we dive into some great action scenes here. And man, this is some really cool stuff by Bob Kane, drawing this very first issue of Batman here. Well, the Joker tries to get away here, and Joker kills Brute Nelson, and he gets away in this car, but Batman leaps onto the vehicle. Batman's trying his best to avoid the firing gun coming from the Joker, and Joker and Batman leap out of the vehicle. The vehicle is going to careen off of this bridge. Joker and Batman then are fighting for the very first time. This is their very first confrontation here. And the Joker kicks Batman off of this bridge, and Batman is soon revived due to the cold water here that revives him. And the Joker has gotten away. And so that is the first defeat of Batman ever. The Joker has gotten away, and so that round goes to the Joker. Well, now we see that another victim has come. We see that this time, though, the Joker has disguised himself as a police officer. As they're playing this card games, they notice here that the Joker has now going to kill one more person by disguising himself as a police officer. And so now we see Robin is going to get into the action, and he's, sent by the Batman to spy on the Joker, because Batman knew he knew that the Joker was disguised as a cop. And so the Joker sneaks into this hideout, but the Joker notices that Robin has been sneaking up from behind him. He takes out Robin, and so now Batman is worried, where is Robin? And he starts searching the premises. He's come to save Robin by smashing into that hideout here, and he's going to fight Joker one more time. Joker slams into this chemical table, and then a fire bursts out. But Batman is then hit with that paralyzing spray gun, and so it looks like it's bad news for Batman, and the Joker is going to get away. But Batman somehow has the strength to overcome that spray that was from the Joker. And Batman and Robin get out before that house just burst into flames and they die in the flames. So now Batman and Robin have to get to the Joker because they know where the Joker's going next. So Batman is shot at multiple times, but he's wearing a bulletproof vest. So, man, we got some cool action scenes once again. Batman and Robin are going to stop the Joker now, it looks like. The Joker's fallen, seems to his death, but Batman catches him just before he falls to his death. Batman gives him one more haymaker to the jaw, and that's it for the Joker. The Joker has been captured and been sent to prison here. But we see here that the Joker says, "They can't keep me here. I know of a way out. The Joker will yet have the last laugh." And that is how we are going to end this video. But coming up next in part 2, we are going to be looking at the first appearance of Catwoman. So you definitely do not want to miss out on that as we continue to look at issue number 1 of the Batman. Go ahead now and drop a like on this video. Comment down below, what do you think about Joker's debut in Batman #1? I would love to see your comments in the comments section below, and I will see y'all in the next one.